With both her cooking program and her teaching career, Little People Big World actress Amy Roloff has been quite busy. Following her life with Chris Marek is quite popular among fans. Season 25 has seen them embarking on their new adventure. With the Little People Big World audience, Amy has a unique connection. She enjoys updating her social media followers on her life as a result, and doing so while not watching TV. Fans of reality TV were taken aback by Tori and Zach's formal departure announcement. Their only chance for some quality stuff at this point is Amy and Matt. His marriage to Karen is only one of the many exciting things he has planned for the next years. However, Amy and Chris already have a happy, long life. In addition to the culinary show, she went back to teaching. Her most recent video has raised concerns about the program possibly being cancelled. Amy Roloff, star of Little People Big World, enjoys staying active. She's become pretty well known for sharing her delectable meals from her tiny kitchen. TLC just revealed her life with Chris on season 25. Social media is a common tool used by the Little People Big World to connect with her fans and share her best moments from life. To improve relationships with her fans, Amy frequently participates in live video broadcasts, but she hasn't been in front of the crowd in a while. She recently had an additional concept for communicating with her fans and explaining her absence. After a spell absent from Instagram, Amy welcomed her fans and shared this information. "I'm sorry for that," she said again. However, when returning to a distinct type of employment, the TLC personality claimed to have been a part of the reality TV program for a very long period. With optimism in her heart, Amy has returned to her career as a teacher. She said, "And I want to offer that kind of hope to every student I come into contact with." After attending a class she hasn't been in for a long, Amy also shared her joy at having hope in her heart. Roloff continued by describing what happened to her on her first day. She was content to be there, supporting and assisting them in any way she could. She went on to emphasize how, day by day, things began to improve for her. She disclosed at the end of her video that she will be teaching the first grade class the following week. The Little People Big World couple Matt and Amy are very challenging to control when they are together. The former partners have already moved on with their new partners. The recent video that had released shows Amy and Matt's ego conflicts. They were organizing the fundraising event at Roloff Farms in the video, but Amy took the lead, made the first move, and asked each person out on a date. Afterwards, Matt said, "Amy, she can go from being a micromanager to a dictator more quickly than I can in a confessional." He asked about the tent interfering with her job. However, Amy had no desire to spend money on a tent. She continued, saying, "You can't have too many bosses and leaders. I've been there, done that." Later on, Karen and Matt laughed too, acknowledging that they were prepared to share the piloting duties. Teasers for Little People Big World see Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff becoming angry in some instances. Although they have moved on and are still in one another's lives, the ex-couples are obviously irritable with one another despite their friendly demeanor. TLC is currently airing Little People Big World Season 25. Viewers have a fantastic chance to stay up to date on all the happenings on Roloff Farms and beyond. The recent revelation that Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff would not be returning for more episodes has added a melancholy element to this current season. Fans of Little People Big World witnessed Matt Roloff's transformation of the piece of Roloff Farms that he first listed for sale. Matt Roloff made the decision to convert that portion of the farm, which included the former Roloff family house, into a short-term rental property after deciding against selling to his sons or an outside buyer. Thus far, Matt has made a wise business decision with this, and it is undoubtedly paying off. In previews for Little People Big World's next episode, Amy and Matt Roloff's first charitable partnership evolves into a huge source of stress for them both. Things like this help to explain why the two of them didn't work out as a relationship and ultimately got a divorce and moved on to other people. Once more, Amy and Matt Roloff team together for a charitable function. They gather together for charitable purposes, but it doesn't take long for them to be irritated with one another. The fact that Matt needs to arrange the celebration on a day when he doesn't have visitors staying at the farmhouse presents challenges in and of itself when everyone agrees on a certain date. When Matt Roloff discusses Amy Roloff in scenes from Little People Big World, he doesn't hold back. Amy can move from being a micromanager to a tyrant more quickly than I can, according to Matt Roloff. Viewers will witness more of this as it appears that doing something for a good cause still brings out the worst in these two. Amy asserts that there can never be an excessive number of bosses and leaders. She takes the lead and puts her foot down with ease. Matt Roloff is the same way, so that's the only issue with it. Dramatic scenes with these two attempting to gain the upper hand are undoubtedly in store. Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler, stars of Little People Big World, have a very strong relationship. Their chemistry is clearly visible throughout the program, and they frequently lend one another encouragement. The duo from Little People Big World is almost ready to tie the knot as well. However, it seems that some things are still prompting them to have disagreements. Recently, viewers witnessed Karen and Matt arguing about the layout and style of their brand new fantasy home. Fans questioned what would happen to them going forward as they were unable to come to an understanding. Currently dubbed his dream home, Matt Roloff has been hard at work building his enormous estate. His dream home has been his first priority, and he frequently informs his followers on social media about its progress. The Little People, Big World celebrity and Karen, nevertheless, seem to have disagreed throughout the whole thing. In a previous episode, viewers witnessed Karen and Matt arguing about their new home's rustic aesthetic. All 6 of the Roloffs used to live in the big house, and they were talking about how they were going to personalize their home. Therefore, it's not a barn, Karen quickly inquired of her lover. Putting the flooring aside, you don't want to try to make it appear like a barn. Matt said, why not? Without even thinking twice. It caused Karen to look twice. He was in no mood to argue with his fiancée, even if he had interrupted her. So, the Little People, Big World celebrity made the decision to figure out a fix. Matt clarified that going forward, he would show Karen the product he liked, and she would let him know the part she didn't want. Matt will thus place it in whichever spot that remains. Then Karen and Matt started making jokes about it, and their discussion turned lighthearted. However, the former made it plain that she did not see the latter's new property as her own. The star of Little People, Big World, Matt Roloff, is getting married to Karen years after his divorce. However, it seems that before to his big day, he has been experiencing some unusual ideas. The famous person recently said that he is petrified to go down the aisle once more. This was after Matt's friend had observed that he appeared frightened. Matt clarified that he has some worries regarding a future with Karen even if he doesn't want one with anybody else. The celebrity is curious to know if their connection would alter when they exchange vows. According to Matt, their relationship is at its finest and everything is going fantastically. Matt can be experiencing conflicting emotions due to it. He told the cameras, we have the whole thing. Don't fix what ain't broke. Then he clarified that none of them was opposed to marriage as a concept. However, they're not sure if they actually need to do this. Matt is making an effort to be optimistic even though he has heard several tales of relationships ending.